Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We are doing another challenge rift and it looks like we've got Taurash's Disco Inferno going on, which is going to be interesting. I'm not convinced that this is going to be brilliant, but that's mostly because I'm not a huge fan of Taurash's stuff. Let's see if we can get this all started. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of things that could be done differently that I'm going to get wrong with this build. But yeah, we'll try and make it work as best we can. And hopefully not die. It is very easy to die. I'm not sure what I'm most afraid of with regards to the various mobs in here. Ah, there we go. Had to happen at some point. I wonder if this is really supposed to be an arcane torrent build, but they've just put it on a weird key. Ah, oh, crap in a hat. It's definitely not the easiest one that I've ever done, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to hurry the speed on a bit, because I mean, this is really a glass cannon build, like so much a glass cannon build. Okay, that will definitely help. Also, we feel so slow. Oh my word, we feel so slow. The shield pylon is definitely helping though. Oh, and a conduit as well. Lovely. Thank you. Almost there in terms of time. We may still actually have the shield pylon on when we get the Rift Guardian, if we're lucky. Well, that turned out to be a lot easier than expected. The shield pylon carried us through that. Totally did. Okay, so we'll change back to our regular character and pick up where we left off. before we get too far into this. Let's claim this to our inventory, and we know that this is just going to go on chest pieces. In fact, no, sorry, the blood shards are going to go on trying to re-roll. Where did I put it? There they are, the Mountains of Justice. So, convert set item. Nope. Although, are they any better? No, they are not. Likewise not. They're just different. I mean, these look better in terms of like raw survivability, but we drop quite a lot of damage for that. Ah, last try and we didn't get it. Okay, not to worry, not to worry. Let's have a chat with Kadala, and we'll ask her for chess pieces directly.
I cannot afford it.
Sad times. Sad times indeed. Right, Aquila Curus. Do we already have one of these? We do, so they can both get salvaged up. This, of course, can stay over there, nice and safe. And actually, we could change back to this and go and try and master the set dungeon. So this worked quite well for us, just as it was. We can swap Caesar's Memento over. Actually, we don't have the old Heart of the Crashing Wave gloves. That's why it's causing problem. There we go. Those are the ones that we should have on. Right, so we could swap those over for Nemesis braces, as I said before. That might make quite the difference. That potion's going to come in. And yeah, that stays where it is. Okay, I'm going to be sensible about heading across there, though. Let's do that. Do we want Skycutter still, or do we want Echoing Fury? I think we'll go for Echoing Fury. So I'm going to want this taken out and that putting in there. And I think this is our new one to try it with. Okay, I'm going to drop the difficulty down just so that we can get there nice and safely. And I'll restart once we're actually at the set dungeon. Okay, we're back at the set dungeon. I think we're ready to give this a go now. I haven't practiced at all, so this is likely to be a little bit more complicated than before. So we're definitely going to get a lot of the kills that we need very quickly. I just have to remember that we're actually supposed to be trying to make our way through. Quickly. Oh yeah, I've got to keep attaching Epiphany as well, don't I? Failed, hit by a Succubus profile. Right, okay. Back we go. Gotta remember the individual bits of it. So the first thing we're going to try and do is we're going to try and make it to the end quickly. while not being hit by succubi profiles. Profiles? Projectiles! Jeez, what am I saying? These are just a distraction. A distraction that I cannot say no to, apparently. Don't mind me, guys, just coming through. Ooh, no, no. That's definitely one of the bad things. Straight down here. Still got 13 seconds. Wait, was it not this way? I thought it was this way. Have I gone and gotten lost? I didn't go high enough up. That's entirely on me. Nope, don't leave game. Just head back from this. In fact, don't need to do that. We just need to actually get smacked by something. Oh, Cormac, you're trying, but it's not helping. Okay, there we go. Is it gonna... There we go. Give me the way back. Back in we go. What? Failed, you did not reach the golden chest in time? I hadn't even started with that. Bit rotten of it to say I'd failed when I hadn't even really started. Really trying to use the Epiphany to help me jump between mobs nicely. Obviously, we've got a lot that we're going to need to do. Right, this time we're going to go all the way up. And not just part the way. Okay, now we can kill everything. Including all the extra mobs that we can spawn in. Three minutes, got loads of time, I reckon. Especially with all the extra mobs that we've spawned in up until now. That was close. I nearly got distracted. And ran into one of the things, which would have been bad. Not enough spirit, so just keep it going where you can. Let's not take fatal damage, please. How are we doing for time? 1 minute 30 seconds. Five monsters left in a minute. Just 14 left to find, dotted around. There we go. Set mastery completed. Nemesis Braces makes all the difference. Totally makes all the difference. Right, we need to up the difficulty and change our equipment back. So
I need to go back.
let's very quickly put our point in there. I'll actually change the equipment back right now. There we go. There's the space for Skycutter. There's Boon of the Hoarder going back in. And we'll put this back up to Torment 10. So obviously we're working on our legendary gems at the moment. Torment 10 Rift in 6 minutes. Gems to 35. Craft a flawless royal gem at the jewel crafter. That'll happen by itself. And the key warden bits. In fact, Shen. Yeah, we can't do royal diamonds yet, so we're not going to be able to do flawless royal diamonds. We could do royal emeralds, but we can't do flawless royal emeralds. So there's no point in us doing anything at the moment. Yeah, so just more rifting.
Brave the rifts, and you will be well.
And we're just weaving back and forth again, as we did before. I really can't wait for our damage output to increase ever so slightly. And don't get me wrong, we do good damage, but we just know it can be better. And this is not going to be a speed run, this particular one. I can already tell that. Pandemonium will help, of course, but yeah, this one's just not quite going to be there. Even if we just focus on these big guys. amount of damage that goes out. If you watch the various number counters, we've got a good number of elite packs. They're just not quite dense enough. There we go, get the small guys done. Actually, we'll focus on you. Rather than focusing on his annoying minions that take forever to kill, let's just move on and try and kill other better things. Okay, over halfway through the rift. Without a constant supply of elites, yeah, I don't see us getting that time limit. Ooh, there's 2 entire groups. This could change things slightly for us. Also be a little bit pointy and painful. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that we're not going to do it in time. But that's okay. I mean, we're still being pretty awesome, all things considered. Let's just have a little look down here. I don't think there's going to be any more. This is a tiny, tiny level. And this one's barely got any elites in it. We will be getting some death spreads from this, so it's not going to be terrible. We could try another re-rolling. And of course we're going to be getting the... Oh jeez, I don't want to be in the middle of that. We can try Bloodshard Gambling with Kadala as well, in the hopes that she's generous, or RNGesus looks down on us positively. Hi guys! Really, I'm all about you guys. Well, that's getting a little painful. Well, that's inconvenient. I have been healed, he says, and then health immediately drops down. Because everything's bad and everything's painful. Can't be much more before the Rift Guardian. Oh, can I not dash through that? That's annoying. And we have Bloodmore. He was actually dying at a reasonable pace, I'd say. We've got another Another elite coming in. Don't run away. I'm gonna kill you because you're too dangerous to just stand near. And then we'll have a look through what we've got. This is taking a lot more time, of course, where we're not handing things in. But worth it to make sure that we live. Okay, bits and bobs, bits and bobs.
Returning to town.
So we'll do a spot of IDing. Also put these points in. So Tyrael's Might, it's a Crusader Tyrael's Might. And Bindings of the Lesser Gods. Which I think we might already have. Well, let's put them in there. You can tell they're supposed to be part of it just because of the colouring. Major hint. Salvage, and salvage up Tyrael's Might. Okay, we've got some greater keystones then. We're running at Torment 11. I'm fine carrying on doing that.
Any Nephilim has stood where you are now.
That shielding is very inconvenient. Oh, we got other ones coming in as well. Okay. Well, this is good, actually. Makes things a little bit more efficient for us, even if it is a teeny bit more dangerous. Let's not stand right in the middle of all those Frozens. I was wondering why our health was going down a little bit faster than expected. A not terrible start, a not brilliant start. We need things to move on a little bit faster if we're going to do okay in this rift. And that probably just means more of the regular mobs. We do get reasonable progression from them, actually. Constantly hammering on the same guys again and again and again. Come on, just give me those purple orbs, then I'll leave you alone. Well, I'll leave your corpse alone at least. There we go. It's not going to be a particularly speedy run, but it's going to work well enough. That looks like it might be the way on to the next map as well. Yeah. We don't have that power pylon anymore. Woo! Really notice that damage coming in. No, you don't. Not going to get rid of me that easily. Okay, we can focus on the smaller ones now a bit. On to the next group of mobs. Nice clusters. That's really what makes things efficient for us. Yeah, we're keeping ahead of the time. It's not amazing like double time, but it's not bad. So we're still fine running at Torment 11, and this is probably the worst Torment 11 rift that we've had. Oh, we got stunned a moment in there. Epiphany ran off and someone jumped on us. Sheer pylon. Definitely makes things a lot nicer. Can relax. Through to the next bit while we still have this shield pylon. Money falling from the sky, that means we're up to 200 kills. 214 on the Pandemonium. And our shield has run off. Boo. All the disappointment, because these ranged guys are annoying. When Cormac stands up, he'll be able to heal us again. There we go. May as well finish this guy off, seeing as we've put so much effort into him. It's such a weird playstyle. I mean, this... If I was drinking, this would probably be making me a little bit dizzy. With all of this in here, this is likely to be a little bit nasty. So we may need to tactically retreat. I'll stick it out as long as we can. Ooh. Yeah, that was getting just a little bit painful. Really? You go and hide in a rock, and then you freeze me in place. That's just not on, mate. Right, we've earned this fight. Bloodmore, of course, doing everything he can to stop us. But realistically, he's gradually taking more and more damage. Thanks to our Bane of the Stricken. Poor Cormac fell over. And Bloodmore's going to go down. Bloodmore's probably the least dangerous of all of them at the moment. Cool, we've got a fist weapon there. We've got some phrases. Still no chest piece for our Patterns of Justice set. But, gem up. Gem up. Gem up. And there is the 3 to 35. So before we carry on doing more gems, let's have a look. Gems to 45. Gems to 55. Gems to 70. So we're going to have to keep doing gems no matter what. For the moment, I think, yeah, we'll probably keep them even across the board. That seems nice and sensible. All nicely handed in. Let's do our various Garrigan points. And then we'll see if we got anything interesting from that. So the Crystal Fist. Seen that before? Kyoshiri's Soul. That's one that we're not using at the moment. I mean, that would be tempting just because of the increases damage by so much. Sweeping Wind damage going up by 122% is pretty awesome. In terms of, yeah, actually, we might put that in the cube. I might have to think about that. Because our damage is going to be a combination of Tempest Rush and Sweeping Wind. We know that. The Sweeping Wind is already doing a lot of our damage. So the difficult decision is going to be if we change it from the Mantle of Channeling, which we have at the moment. Mantle of Channeling, while channeling, we do 25% extra damage and we take 25% reduced damage. Once we get Unity, I think that would be worth swapping out for Kyoshiri's Soul. So we're going to hold on to that in here. And we'll think about it. We'll think about it. As for other stuff, Calls of Sherma, love it, but that's going in there. So we would also lose the damage dealt from this, which is a percentage of our cooldown reduction and damage taken. So Captain Crimson's is really good, especially because it also gives cooldown and resource. Yeah, yeah, we're probably not going to swap it over. If we do, I'll do it as like an experiment, and we'll see how painful it feels. Yeah, we'll save Odin's Son. I think we're saving Maloth's Focus as well. Yeah, and Lukuli Prowlers just get salvaged up. Before we do that, let's talk to Kadala.
Want to see what you'll get? What a steal! Do come back again.
Uliana's. It is not the one I wanted, but it is one that we don't have, so probably shouldn't complain. There we go. Uliana's is the fun set where everything explodes on the screen. Salvage that. Salvage that. And we've probably got enough time for one more quick Torment 11 Rift. I say quick. This is not a quick start. This is not a quick place to come either. Let's see if we can get a better group of things together. In fact, this whole area is a bit pants. This is a bit better. Not much better though. Still complaining. Mumble, grumble, grumble. And shielding as well. That's just like super rude. Come on, kill it. It's just a spider. It's not even a proper spider. It's a spiderling. There we go. Can we leave yet? And when I say that, I was saying it with a little bit of jokiness. But honestly, if the exit had been right there, I would have been totally happy with that. I would have been like, oh, I guess we can. Alright. Moving on. It's going to be down in this corner, though. So we'll... Well, I hope it's down in this corner. So we'll get those bits killed. Yeah. And then leave. I'm totally going to grab that. Just keep mulling through 'em. Exactly, Amos. That's entirely what we're doing. We are storming through spiders. That's a really nice group. Let's get them done. Now we don't have that pylon anymore. Power pylon giving us extra damage, but as long as we've got our frenzy up, we are certainly hitting a lot and doing a lot of damage. Another Garrigan level 267. Ooh, shield pylon. Probably should have left that until I'd cleared this area, because this area is not really a threat to us. But you know, live and learn. Live and learn. Or live and don't, as is often the case. I'm amazed at how many people wander through their lives without apparently learning anything. Right, well, you did that before. Did you really expect something different to happen this time? Nope. Okay. Amazing. Look at how well we're doing on the time. You just have to hope it's a really nice Rift Guardian when we get there, rather than like the Infernal Maiden or something equally like deadly. I think she's probably the one I'd be most scared of, just because when she does that fly up in the air thing and swing down, the fireballs are so painful. Yeah, we've got really good monster density in these sewers. I am liking this. See you guys trying to do some summoning over here. Let me just put a stop to that plan. And that's the 400th kill that brought that in. 416 now. And up we go. Conduit. Again, potentially one I should have left until after we'd cleared this group out, because likely to last longer with the Rift Guardian, but it's fine for getting there. Ah, Tetris. So Tetris will also likely do nasty big things like that. Definitely a concern, but hey, where you going, Tetris? Almost got her. And there we go. Glove, Spirit Stone, and base boost, blah blah blah. Right, Cormac is standing back up again. Let's carry on upgrading these. So 2 in Taguk, 1 in each of the others. Head back, hand it in. And do one final check here for chest armors. Nope. Okay, how many Death's Breaths do we have at the moment? We've got 18, so we can try one more cycle. Let's try that just before we ID everything, because we might get lucky. Convert set item. Shoulders again. Such a shame. Okay, they get dropped off. Let's ID what we have, and we'll put our Garrigan points in. And that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm afraid we've run out of time for the day. But thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Ooh, look at that. We've got Shadow's Grasp. We've got Ice Climbers. That's new. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.